Well, hello, friends. How's everybody on this great weekend? It's beautiful here in Montana, and I hope it is in your part of the country as well. So hello, Billings. Hello, Montana. Hello, friends across the country. I just wanted to show you a beautiful cardigan that just arrived. I'm always obsessed with cardigans. I just think it's that great piece to throw on that takes you kind of anywhere. It's a comfort piece, kind of like comfort food, right? It's a comfort piece that you can toss on and it will immediately give you a tremendous amount of flexibility in how you wear it, dressed up or dressed down. You can wear it with a pair of sweatpants, you can wear it with leggings, you can wear it with a dress pant, jeans. There's a whole lot of options when you throw on a cardigan, and of course depending on the length of it. Now this particular one is a brand new Pendleton arrival. It's called the Westerly, and the Westerly, I don't even know how many years it goes back, but it's a lot. It's also commonly referred to as the Big Lebowski. So it was used in that show evidently at one time. I should do a little more history on that, but a lot of people refer to this particular style as the Great Lebowski, or the Big Lebowski as well. So this one, and we have done them both in men's and women's, although we have sold the women's to men and the men's to women. So it's kind of a crossover depending on the length and how big you want to wear it. So this is the small. It runs extra generous because that's the way this particular piece is designed. I love that it has a zipper. I love that it has the pockets, and I love that it really is a long length. So great. This is a perfect one for a legging and a boot, and it is one that is also wonderful worn open. And it also has, let me show you this. This is kind of a cool option. It gives you just a little different texture. And so if you want to pop it open on the bottom and the top, kind of a cool look. I like that little bit of an opening. It accentuates the vertical line. Of course, the vertical line is always what we're going for. This up down, it's longer, leaner. It's just more eye appealing. Even though it's got stripes going this way, this piece plays up and down versus horizontal. So that's kind of a fun option. And getting in and out of a car, you might want it to do something fun, or you may want more leeway when you're sitting, right? Or in an airplane or something like that. And then you certainly could bring it all the way up and drop it out with a skirt. It'd be cute this way too. So I like that little convertible zipper where you can do it from the bottom or the top, kind of fun. But it's also really sweet, done long. Here's the back of it as well. And just all the way around, this is a great cardigan sweater. We also carry it in a navy and tan and kind of this a brown color up in the stripe up here. And then we also carry it in a light tan, dark brown, and then kind of a caramel color. So I'll do another show another day, and I'll just do all three of the sweaters, and I'll do them in men's and women's and show you what we have in stock. And then our website will reflect those options as well. So we got a nice selection in. We have full size run right now. And I don't know if the open to buy on the back end is good on this, and that's why I'm showing it to you now, because it could be here and gone in a week. That's how it works, and that's if the manufacturers are producing more and we have the option to go back in and buy again, we can. But if they don't, we can't. This sweater sells for $269. Beautiful piece. Then I wanted to show you, I wore this, actually I wore it from home. I have this piece in my personal wardrobe. It's a 3/4 length. It's a jersey knit testimony, and it's actually a fairly long. It's going to hit clear down into here, so you can wear it somewhat as a tunic. I decided to half tuck it today and just show this part of the belt. So just peek the belt here. I left it long in the back, and you can kind of play those options. I was working with a new client the other day and was showing her that trick, and I explained it to her, and it kind of, I don't know if I had said it this way before, but when you do just a part tuck, it gives a long definition to the one leg. So where you've tucked up and in, it gives you a longer line, and therefore makes, again, the vertical emphasis. And so really a nice way to play it. This top sells for $75. It's a base piece. Listen, there is nothing exciting about this except the fact that you need it to pop all your other pieces. So the base pieces are great investments, and you want them to be comfortable because they're touching your skin. You want them to be washable. You want them to be flexible. I like this one because it's got the ability to go long, but if I want to tuck it in and go short, I can do that. So I think it makes it a real easy piece to use in your wardrobing needs. And we got, I had just one sample of this in. The full size run now has come in up through I think an extra large. I don't know that we did a 2X in it, but I might be able to get a 2X if necessary. And this one, I'll have to look. I think I have the extra small on, which would mean that it runs, I would say, yeah, I do have the extra small. So it runs, I would say, if anything, a bit generous, because I still have room in the extra small, and I definitely would not size up to the small. And a lot of times I'll swivel between extra small and small. So I would definitely buy your size and know that you're gonna have a little bit of room in it. And so this particular jacket, which is a great Scully piece, is designed to be a little bit more fitted. And you can see it's got the beautiful conch hip embellishment. I've showed this before, but I had to show it again because I think I've showed it with the skirt. And I like it with jeans, what I have on today, a pant. I love it with a skirt too. I'd put this with a velvet skirt when we get closer to the holidays. If I still have it, I'll probably show it to you with a velvet skirt. But it's just got some really clean, very nice, simple metal embellishment here, here, down here. Just everything about this is just nice and clean. I actually have a jacket from Scully for probably 15 years ago, maybe. And it's similar to this style, same kind of a body cut, and it has that same really classic, timeless appeal that you can just do so much with, dress it up, down. It's just a go-to, and it is a black suede. It's a sueded pigskin. It's got some suppleness to it, and the more you wear this jacket, the more that this jacket becomes broken. But it's not by any means stiff, but it's not like a sheepskin. It's got a little bit more thickness to it. And again, as you wear it, that will break down, and not break down, but it will allow you more a fluid motion of the actual suede leather itself. So really great piece. This one sells for $345. And again, you can call me at the store on sizing. I'll work through with you on sizing. We can usually hit it 100%. And get you the right size if I understand how your what your fit is, your height, your structure, your stature. So that's how I would like to do it. You want to do it online, you can, but you're going to be better chatting with me about fit. So this jacket just came in. Now I've showed it to you in the brown version, which is the little lace-up coat. Many of you, not many, but a handful of you have already bought it in the brown. And I wasn't sure because I didn't see the sample in gray when I was in market. I only knew that they had a gray color. And so I was a little bit hesitant to jump into it. So I ordered one size just as a sample, but I love it. So it's a dark gray. It's it's almost like a soft black, but a dark gray. It's really clean, very sophisticated, very nice and linear. It's buttoned up, so to speak. You certainly can button it, and you get a real clean, first time buttons are brutal. I might not get back out of it. So you get a real clean line this way. It's got some crisscross leather here. It's got crisscross leather here. It's got double vents. Actually, it's got triple vents, 5 vents. So here, here, here. It's just a really interesting design. And last year, I think we booked it early, and I don't know if there's a production problem. We never got it. And so when I saw it in market in January, I said, yeah, we're going to do it. So it's also got a little bit of a vent, a little slit right here. And so it also allows you to do a little bit of a flip up, which is kind of fun. You got some jewelry or a cuff or something you want to show. Or if you had a longer sleeve on, like a white sleeve or something, you wanted to pop it down below, you certainly could. But that's kind of a fun look to do it there as well. I think it's got a nice lapel collar. It's got a little notch up here. Very clean. Now, I've westerned it up today. Doesn't mean that you couldn't do this. If I take the hat off. Bad hair Saturday, right? So then it cleans up in a whole different way. If you would do a black turtleneck, black pant, black boot. Leggings would be great with this because it's a longer jacket. And then you could button it, or you could do a longer top underneath. I think there's so many different ways. This would be a good investment piece. And this one is... And it is also unlined, I like that a lot of the time, especially with some of the pieces that they're doing. I gotta cover my bad hair. Bad hair, I didn't say it. Yeah, bad hair. Okay, and it is $3.99, and this one is a size small. It fits true. I would say it will fit. The small will fit a 4, 6, maybe a slight 8, more like a 7/8. So it runs, I would say, spot on, very true. Okay, then I had to show you, this is my shirt obsession, right, is the shirt, because I was part of designing this shirt, and the manufacturer and who made this for us only sold it to us. We've sold hundreds of this shirt in so many colors, I can't even tell you. We call it the shirt because it's the shirt you want, right? And that was my objective when I was asking her to, and Testimony did it for us, when I was asking the owner of Testimony to design it. And I sent like 8 or 9 things that I wanted in a shirt. And I sent a couple shirts of mine that had a similar, like, here's like kind of the top I like, here's the length I like, here's the feel of the fabric that I like. And I was blown away because like 2 weeks later, she sent me back this shirt. And she had added a pocket. I never even dreamed of a pocket, right? Because I'm thinking, I wouldn't even thought shirt with a pocket, yeah, probably not that great, right? But it has a pocket and it's great. And it has a little bit of a shirt tail, a peel, a high-low, a little higher in the front, lower in the back. I like it just like this as a jacket. And depending on the weather, it's a great way to pack this piece when you go. When I go and travel, I take probably 2 or 3 colors of this, depending on how long I'm going to be gone. You can also do a little tie-up, which, you know, some outfits will really lend themselves kind of sweet and kind of kicky for that kind of a look. I like the belt peeking out below. But then, of course, you can wear it just as a tunic, which is awesome. If you're having like a day where you want to be unencumbered, but you want to move, you got a legging on, a tennis shoe, or a legging and a boot, legging in a tank, legging a t-shirt, and this over it, just go, right? It's just a great look. You can kick the sleeves up a little bit, or you can double them, or with this fabric, because it's cotton and spandex, you can actually button it, and then you can give it a push up, and it will stay. So that sleeve will stay just like that, and very little fiddling with it. Show your jewelry off. If it's warm out, gives you a little bit more breathe room on your arm. There's a lot of ways to play that, depending on you know, what your situation and what kind of a day you're in, and all that kind of good stuff. And so then I'm going to show you the one last way. Those of you that follow us regularly or follow me regularly will know I'm going to belt it. I belt everything. I love the belt option, and I don't belt every day on my outfit. I really don't, but I do most days. I just think it has kind of that finishing touch appeal. So you saw it when I had the shirt open. It works as a nice anchor to bring your eye, again, down vertical. Where most of the time we're going to belt this down in the hip. And it could be a titch higher in the back, but then in the front, and then always if you have a little bit of a pucker back here, just pop it up a little bit. Just pop above the waistline, okay? Really important, above the waistline. And if you have some midsection area here you want to kind of camouflage or hide or decentuate, then you just pop this up, and it actually softens your whole midline. Get down onto your hip even a little lower. If you're taller, you can sit clear down. Here's my hip right here. I'm like on the high end of my hip, but not much. And so just depending on, again, what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, the jacket I'm wearing over the top of it, I'll play with the length of that. Just by a half an inch makes a difference. And certainly where my natural waistline is up here, which is a 2 to 3, 4 inch, probably 4 inch drop, makes a huge difference, really huge difference. It's the difference between looking terribly short-waisted and frumpy to looking longer and a little bit more elegant line to your image. So the other thing on a shirt like this, if you have a shorter jacket, let's say you've had it, you know, for a lot of years, and you're going, I don't want to wear that short jacket anymore. Your midline is a little bigger than it was before, but the jacket still fits. Wear a longer shirt underneath, like this one, like the shirt. And if you look up the shirt on our website, you'll pull up all of our colors that we do have, which is very limited. We're exceedingly low right now. We have another 2 colors in very limited quantity coming in fall, which I'll show when it comes in. And then after that, the shirt, we may be in a glitch for a period of time because they're not doing this jersey fabric anymore with the company, with Testimony, who we're using, till I can talk her into it. So you know I'll be talking her into it somehow if we have to buy the fabric to do it. I'll get her talked into making it because it's a great shirt. So anyway, here is the effect then when you go to a shorter jacket and longer shirt. It's a cute look too, really kind of fun. You could do it with a denim shirt, is just as fun. And then if you want to zip and create just some texture through the whole outfit, you can do that as well. So that's another fun and great option. And of course the longer jacket, you can layer it under there. And if I'm traveling and I have limited suitcase room, which is always, I always need more suitcase because I want options, right? I've learned to pack better, but I'm not a master at it. I know some people I travel with that are. So here it is with, the longer jacket. And that's, I think, a clean, really good look. So this shirt, I know I have 4 left. I have a small, I have a large and an extra large, and maybe a medium. So maybe I think this is an extra small though. I either have an extra small and small, large and extra large, or a small, medium, large, extra large. But you can check on the website or just make a note to me in the comments here and I'll get back with you yet this afternoon. All right, another little jacket. This is actually a menswear jacket that it is really a slight cut. And men have to size up in it. It's a shorter jacket because it's a bomber style. And what we found is it looks really, really good on women. And a lot of our menswear does. This is not limited to this particular jacket because a lot of our menswear we buy actually with the idea of a crossover fit and style for women. Because they're a little longer, a lot of times they're a little bigger in the shoulder, which also gives you more room through the bust line for a woman. So it's really a nice alternative. I'll wear men's cardigans. I buy it always in the men's if I can. So at any rate, this is obviously a Pendleton. It's a Chief Joseph pattern in the black and gray. It's timelessly, endlessly, wonderfully classic. You never want to get rid of this jacket, not ever. It is wool, it's a lightweight wool. It's got the great pockets, it's got the banded bottom. Everything about it is a fun, classic, and beautiful piece. So I like it with this. I like it with the longer top. But if you did not want that longer top, all you would have to do is just do a tuck in, like I had showed you, even a partial tuck in. I'm not going to do the back right now because I'd have to adjust too much but it will do it. And you just keep quite a bit of it out because it is a longer top. But if you did want to go shorter on the top and have more of that kind of effect, you certainly could do the shirt that way. Or you could tie the shirt at the waist. You could crisscross the shirt and tuck in. A lot of ways to make your clothes work for you. And I've said this a couple times on some of the videos, is you can force color and force pattern and force texture and style a lot of times to do what you want it to do. These are clothes, okay? They're not meant to be worn one way. They're not designed to be worn one way. They're designed to be usable for you. And so you got to get in and kind of take control of the piece and make it do what you want it to do. And if you're struggling with that, you call me and I'll help you do it. Okay, we did the gray one. Now I want to show you a different jacket. This is also, some of this we have very limited pieces of, but I want to show them to you why we got them, because once the color's gone, it's gone. And then I cannot get it back in, other than if it's black, because black is kind of a replicated color in the collection. But some of the styles are not repeated. So this particular one, which is the Belmont jacket, has been an exceedingly popular jacket. We've done very well. We've probably carried this in 6 colors over the last 2 years, maybe 3 years. And the Belmont right now is not in the lineup for fall and spring of next year. So, and maybe it will come back. We'll see. But I love, again, it's testimony. It's just a great jacket. Again, she put the pocket in. She loves pockets. I love pockets. So it's got the great pocket if you want to wear it open like this. I love it with black, of course, but there is a little matching shell that goes with it, and I might have a couple of pairs of pants also, which it's a beautiful monochromatic look. But black is always the incredible contrast. And now I got to tweak with this a little bit because of the length. But I've already tried it once and it works. It's one of those ones you force it. I'm going to make it do what I want it to do. And then once on a belt, once you get it to where you want it, tighten it so it doesn't move. That way when you get in and out of a car, when you're sitting, you're moving around, it's moving with you. It's like your bracelet moving with you if the bracelet fits right. If it's clanky and janky, you're going to knock it against things. It's going to adjust how it fits on your wrist. But if it fits you properly, you know, then it's going to move with you. Okay, I can write, I can type, I can do that. Same with the belt. So tighten those belts up, the hipster type belt. Give it a little pop above the waist here. And away we go, okay? There's the look. Now, this one you could actually come up a little bit higher in the waist because it's got a little bit of a peplum, slight bit there, and then kind of adjust back here.
But over time...
But a cute jacket, I like the contrast. This is kind of a, it's almost like a putty with a little bit of warmth to it. So I love this. The feel of this fabric, which is the French cotton terry and spandex, is unparalleled. She understands fabric. The designer on this collection understands fabric like nobody else. And all of these pieces are produced in America. So we want to support, we definitely want to support her in all the ways we can. So take a check at pull up Belmont, and it'll pull up all the colors that we have left. And there might be some oddball sizes that are left that you can snag up, and it's your size. And that was a extra small. I could do an extra small perfectly fine, but I wouldn't be afraid of going a small. So on this one, I would cheat both ways very fluidly and on size, and it would work. It would definitely work. Now I'm gonna take off this scarf. This is one of our larger, the 35 by 35 scarf. Love this one. We just got the reorder back in on it. We had sold out of it, which we do regularly, but that's a beautiful one. They're all silk. They are beautiful. They sell for $79. And then the little bolo slide, or the scarf slide, is $99, and that's a German silver, kind of a filigree engraved piece, which makes it just simply easy to do. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my 3/4 length here, and I'm going to go back to maybe what did I do with my belt? There it is. I'm going to pop a little bit of turquoise out, and so here is back to the belt, and I'm going to pop this in, and then I'm going to bring in a beautiful suede fringed vest. And again, I've showed it before, but those of you who haven't seen it, it's probably 20 or 25 videos back. And if you have time and you're just sitting or riding in a car and you have time to go back and you haven't seen all of our videos, I would encourage you to do so. I think Cindy has them all posted on the website as well in a drop down where you can have links to, it would be links to YouTube. I believe she lands them on YouTube. I don't know. I'm not the technical guru. That's for sure. All right. So here is this great vest, which again would be a fun summer look, right? Really beautiful concert look, go out to dinner look, very nice. I have it on with the 3/4 length. You could just do a shirt and pop it up 3/4 length as well, or long sleeve would be very nice also. I've done this same vest with a beautiful black turtleneck, just real clean, very simple. So I love that look. And this one, you could also, if you wanted more of a monochromatic look through the middle here,
Hey Nancy, I can swing by and grab that from you.
You can just do this as well, which I like it clean also on this particular one. All right, and this vest is, I have a matching fringed bag with this as well. So if you want to see that in an incredibly beautiful bag that's in this, it's called Barracuda leather. It's not Barracuda, but the color has been named Barracuda. It's a textured, deep caramel. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We have more coming in this color in more styles. I'm obsessed with it. It's $8.50. And we've carried this before in 2 other colors, so it's been a great size fit and style for us. Now this just because I had black on and I wanted to show it to you because white is perfect for wear now, right now. Is a Henriette Steffensen, which is out of Copenhagen, Denmark. Just a really cute, simple little hooded tunic type style. It's got the little, it's like a little twill tape and a little D-ring or O-ring that has her logo on it. I love this designer. I love her. I love her. I want to go there and meet her. Okay, I'm just in love with the clean lines. It definitely dances more towards a contemporary flair, which is nice because it can give you some options to modify your style or change and do something different. And something different is fun. It's good to be unpredictable. It really is. It'll spice up your day and your life. So here it is in the white, and these sell for $112. So I think a very, very good price. It's a jersey knit that's flexible, gorgeous, comfortable, all the above. And for summertime, this would be very fun. So like any popover in summertime, I'll show you my trick, is I would pop the hood out. And if it was a hot day and I needed to dump it, but I don't have a bag to do so, it goes right to my hip, just like that. Pop down just like you would a belt, away you go. The other place you can do it, give you kind of that Cape Cod feel. Cape Cod feel, that's a new word. Cape Cod feel, cracking myself up here, is like so. If I entertain you, give me a thumbs up, okay? Because I do entertain myself. I wish I could talk back and forth, that there's a verbal going back and forth. Till we have that ability, and I'm sure someday we will. Here it is, just as a pop over the shoulder. So again, I will do this if I'm warm and I'm out walking around and it's hot, I'll pop it on here, onto my shoulders, just like this. And then when I get back in and it's cool inside and air conditioned, or the sun goes down or the wind comes up or whatever, then it goes back on. And so that's just a way that I see people come to the shows we do in like tank tops and shorts, and the wind whips up, and in the evening it's down to 60, 50 degrees, and they are freezing. And if they just have a little layerable like that they could utilize throughout when it's 80 degrees during the day or even 90, and tie it around their waist, and then, or a bag, toss it into a bag. And then here's the orange one, which is just, if you love orange, this is fun. Those of you that have a little bit of spiny oyster in your collection, I would pop a spiny oyster earring with this, and away I would go. It would be super fun. So same top, same price, just cute, cute, cute. Just really fun stuff. You do it with little shorts too, would be fun. So I really love that. And we have 2 units of that, and honestly, I don't even know what size is. I know we have a small, which is I think what I put on our small medium. Let's see, small. I have a small, and there's I don't know the other size. But you can look on, go to Henriette Steffensen on our website and take a peek. And then here's another just fun summer look. Again, I've showed this, but I showed it as an outfit with the matching pant. But I love this for summer in a silk with a bit of turquoise, which is what I've got on here. And again, you could do a soft skirt with it. You could do a legging. It would be a cropped legging, and a little sandal would be really pretty. But it's just fluid. It's silk. It's flowy. It's super comfortable. It has I have a black tank on, but it does have a liner. I think you don't have to have anything else under, but do a light check before you walk out, and just make sure it's not coming through see-through. If so, just put on just a lightweight bralette, or put in on a tank top underneath it, and off you go. So cute top. That'd be pretty with green, which it is with green turquoise. Now if I can get out of it though, with it layered.
Good boy, aren't you, Diesel?
Well, all right. Thank you. Nice
Yeah,
to meet
hey,
you.
it's a pleasure. Absolutely.
Let's see.
I'll get on this and I'll send my way down.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, thanks, Gene.
And then I want to show you one last piece. Again, I might have shown this to you already, but I don't remember that I did or didn't. And it's a puffer jacket that we're getting in for fall, winter, and it has been shipped. So it has arrived. I don't think I really wanted this until fall, but we'll show it to you anyway. So here it is in that beautiful maize gold color. I love everything about it. It's just super comfy. This is not down. It's more of a polyfill. And then this is a uber soft leather. Really, really, really soft. It's probably a sheepskin. And it does have a detachable hood. If you don't love hoods, just take it off and just wear it as a stand-up collar, or you can turn it down as well. So I can think of 1,000 scarves and fun things that would be fun with this. Maybe not 1,000, how about 10? But this color is just so fun with turquoise and black and grays and whites and browns. And there's just an endless array of colors for the sunshine. I mean, it's a deep sunshine type color. And I think you can really have some fun with that kind of a jacket. Keep in mind, people will say, well, I have a coat. And I'm like, yeah, well, if you live in tundra area, you certainly want more than one coat, because it's your piece. It's your piece you walk in everywhere in, is an outerwear piece, and it may be your first and last impression when you go in and out of somewhere, because you might not even take it off, okay? So when you look at outerwear, look at outerwear that's going to take you in and out, that's going to be fun to wear, that you can wear with a lot of different things, and that you enjoy, okay? Back when I was first in retail, there were a lot of functional pieces. They were long, lumbery down and polyfill coats, and they were flat out unattractive and ugly, and big, heavy wool coats. Lots of stuff that was cumbersome, and now the outerwear is fluid. It's absolutely beautiful. So this piece that I just showed you in the puffer, super soft and supple, very, very comfortable, and fashion right? So even like this scarf, I should put it on with this. Look at this scarf and the colors. It's our Roadrunner scarf. How beautiful is that? Just add a little bit of texture, a little bit of jewelry, and that becomes a statement and an outfit piece that, while most of us don't look in the mirror when we're leaving the house in our coat, we might look in the mirror for our outfit. When you look in the mirror for your coat, finish the look, put the hat on, the scarf on, and finish it and feel good in it, okay? Because again, it's your whether you're trying to make that impression or not, when you walk into anywhere, if it's an attractive look, it's a positive thing. It gives you good, I'm just going to say it, it just gives you good and better energy within yourself, especially if you know it. All right, that's it for apparel. I don't think I'm going to show any more apparel today, but I am going to show jewelry, and I'm going to show some boots to come. Keep in mind that we have an auction. It's our first auction we've done in like 14 or 15 weeks. We paused the auction while we moved the business from the Midwest out here to Billings. And so the auction is finally back up. This is our first one that's been up in that time frame. And there's 27 items maybe on there. We host the auction on our website. So you have to go to our website, go to the top drop-down bar that says auction, and you need to register to be able to bid. And even if you think you are or are not going to bid, just register. When you have a username and password, then when you do see something now or in the next month or 2 months or 1 week or whatever it might be, it's already done. It's a no-brainer. You don't have any penalty. It's not even giving much information. It's giving an email, and I believe we get of course your name, your email, and maybe a phone number or an address. Minimal amount of information, just enough that we can invoice you and get a package to you, okay? There's no credit card information, let's put it that way. That comes through when you get the invoice, then you pay it through our secured point of sale through the invoice, and we've never had an issue with it ever. So anyway, this is the auction will be wrapping up. Another one will be going up next week. Cindy already has it booked and ready to be launched, and that'll go up on Monday. Or sometimes she'll do it on Sunday night after the auction closes. So hop on there, set your clocks to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're in Mountain Range where we are, it's 7 p.m. And set it to about, 10 minutes before. Take a check of all the items, and then you can kind of just watch them. It takes about 40 minutes for the auction to wrap up live, because they close in 2-minute intervals. And I'll try and do one more sweep through. I don't know if I'll do another video. I did it earlier in the week. If you want to go back, you can see all of the auction items, and I went through them individually and showed you them visually on a video. And then of course there's pictures of all of them on the website and on the auction site itself. So good luck. I hope you win. If there's a piece you're scampering after, there's some really cool pieces and some cool color combination of sets in there. If you're interested in looking at a set, kind of an opportunity, Cindy has staged them and set colors together. So with that, have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon on some jewelry and some boots. We're going to clear out on some random boots that we just have a few sizes left in. So I'll see you shortly.